Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are going to talk about Mrs. Trump walking out with a robot. All right, we're gonna. Yes, this is the timeline we are now on, guys. The world is changing extremely fast, and people are seeing things that they only thought they would, was just rumors, or they just never thought we live in a day where the Mrs. Trump, the president, president's wife is introducing robots. So with that being said, we're smoking on we're smoking on my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, great, overachieving, never slacking. Let's get straight to it, man. This is a new world.
In a scene right out of a sci-fi movie, Melania Trump walks out with this humanoid robot.
Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump, for inviting me to the White House. It is an honor to be at Fostering the Future Together's Global Coalition inaugural meeting. I'm Figure 3, a humanoid built in the United States of America. I am grateful to be part of this historic movement to empower children with technology and education. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Yokoso. Bienvenue. Bem-vindos. Ahlan wa sahlan. Shagatam. Mogisalmabit. Bruchim Abaim. Laskavo Prosimo. Dobrodoshli. Thank you.
While that is impressive, you can't help but wonder, how is this actually going to play out here in the United States? I mean, obviously, it's a good thing Melania has found someone else to replace Donald Trump and spend her time with. But look at what we're dealing with right now. We have jobs laying people off, being replaced by AI, record foreclosures, record bankruptcies, record early withdrawals from 401ks. Wow, oh wow. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. But Melania, good job on, I guess, finding someone else to spend your time with besides your deranged husband. In a scene right out of a sci-fi movie,
Wow. Um. Wow. That's all I can say. It's a video game to me, guys. I think it's all a video game. It's like when you play Grand Theft Auto and you just kind of experiencing all the wild stuff in that world. Like that's how it feels, just like just a video game. Like we just here experiencing the end of the show, the end of the game, right? TV show, game, however you want to flip it. It seems like they kind of just doing anything now to just kind of get to people's attention somewhere. Especially with everything going on in Iran and then the files, and it's like it seems like they just doing anything at this point. Yep.
Like, I actually can't believe my eyes. I have been in a rabbit hole of all rabbit holes, diving into the AI CEOs, billionaires, essentially, and like trying to understand why they are forcing this down our throats, and to look at the internet today and see this and seeing the real Melania, not her body double, walking down the hallway, smiling, seemingly enjoying herself. Like, this is mind boggling. I want to just give you a little tidbit about who the guy behind this is and just give you some more nuggets to critically think about as we just like take AI in the face, basically. First of all, the fact that they're having a future summit right now at the White House, and meanwhile, we're at war, that's a whole other thing. But it says here that this robot, which is named Figure 3, was developed by the AI robotics company Figure. And their mission is to basically put a humanoid in every household to do tasks like laundry, cleaning, the dishes, blah, 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 all without anyone's help. You may remember the ad that went viral last year of like a robot in your kitchen doing dishes. I'll show you a screenshot in a second. But that's this same company. As of last year, the startup had only 360 people working for it, but it had already secured $1 billion in investment from NVIDIA, Jeff Bezos, OpenAI, Microsoft, Salesforce. Like, if you've read The Girls Are Fighting, an inside look at the AI CEOs and their petty drama article that I released last week, like, you'll know that this is basically one big circle of all of these billionaires just like giving each other money for their like weird dream to just have their own in-house like slaves, essentially, because it's no longer palatable for them to have humans. This is the CEO of Figure AI. He has 2 kids and a wife. He apparently is worth $19 billion, and he has co-founded like 4 different companies. He sold one. He invented Figure AI in 2022. And then the next year, I guess he was bored. So he decided to use data analytics to prevent school shootings at a company that he founded called Cover. A little on the nose. And then last year he invented another company called Hark so that he can put his own like actual, digital AI, not like humanoid AI, foot in the race. But yeah, billionaire. What I find particularly disturbing is that they're using these robotics nerds from like Boston Dynamics and all over the place to fund this billionaire's dream of eliminating the gap of the labor force, like because people aren't having enough babies, so they are creating humanoid robots to work in the labor force. But then on the other side of everything, like his billionaire friends are saying we actually won't need to work because AI is the savior of all. So like, what's the truth? This is just like a live reaction, but I'm willing to bet that Trump and his cronies are heavily invested in this AI company or the ones around, and they wanted to put them on a platform to shoot their stock price up or their valuation up. So yeah, I don't want this to go under the radar because this is disturbing. Number one, who's going to be able to afford these humanoid robots in their houses? We can barely afford rent. We can barely afford groceries. Number two, this is their contingency plan when they eradicate the population by decimating all of our resources by using them for their other AI dreams. They're all funding the same shit that's heading us towards the destruction of humanity. And they're like, oh, okay, it's fine because the robots will be there. So like, also they've all built bunkers. So this is, I feel like I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like they have. Go read my article about it. Like, I actually can't believe my eyes.
I would say if you sound like a conspiracy theorist, that is a good sign. Like I'd rather sound crazy than not crazy because the actual truth is insanity. It's insane. So, you're somewhere close to being on the money when people are looking at you like you crazy. If you sound like a program, like the program, if you sound like, then I think that's a problem, right? If you sound like you were, like it's the Stepford Wives, and if y'all seen that movie out there, the Stepford Wives, if you sound like one of them, like just like everything's good, hi, hey, then yeah, something's wrong. So take pride and sounding like a conspiracy theorist. You know, take pride in doing deeper research. Take pride in questioning things. Take pride in seeing that something's very, very off. Now, like I said, this is just hilarious to me. It is. I don't know why. Like when people first sent me this video on Instagram, I just kept laughing because, like I said, it just keeps giving like they at the last straw and they just doing anything to just like no other tricks is working. You know, let's get him talking with this. Uh, have her walk out with the humanoid bot. This would distract him. You know? Like Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. You know, it's like, oh man, they're catching on. They're getting closer. What can I do to distract them? Oh yeah, this is what we'll do. Like that's how it feels. It's funny to me. Like it's not nothing. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not. Come on. Even all the diabolical plans that they may have, I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
Robots will never be able to replace teachers in any meaningful way, despite the fact that Melania Trump suggested that today after she walked into a global tech summit next to a full-sized humanoid robot. Then she started to pitch a future where robots can just do the job of teachers. So we cannot fully fund schools or mental health supports, but she somehow thinks that robots will just fix all of that. The fact that we are not doing anything to fix the teacher shortage and just jumping right to, well, what if we don't even need them? It's not that surprising, actually. By the way, Congress hasn't even figured out how to regulate AI yet. So robots will never be able to replace teachers in any meaningful way, despite the fact that Melania Trump suggested that today.
Like she just said, she suggested it. So there's also a lot of people who, you know, they running with anything. Now, obviously, we see it with our own eyes. We see what's going on, but they know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to take it and be like, "Oh no, look, you know, the world's now everything's being replaced with robots." Blah 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 blah. They know that that's going to be the reaction from so many people. So it was just a suggestion, right? Now, I'm not gonna like schools definitely are replacing. They already started to replace certain teachers with AI. I just seen something like a school in Chicago. Certain schools definitely doing that. Like I'm not gonna deny that. But once again, I don't know what it is, guys. Not to sound like, but it's just it don't. It's not phasing me. Like that fear ain't there. That the worry ain't there because it's like I just don't. I don't see, for lack of a better word, evil prevailing over the real souls out here. I don't they don't hold that type of power over here. So maybe robots will work in our favor, end up working in our favor more than we think. Maybe, just maybe, maybe people will switch it up on them and it won't go high. You know how like when somebody throw like an attack on you, um, like say like the wicked witch, right? She's watching. She's got a target and she doing everything she could do to distract that target. But whole time that person who's an anointed one, a chosen one, they don't even know they're being attacked. But everything that gets sent their way, they just keep making it work in their favor. And the wicked witch was like, "What the?" Getting more mad, like, "Okay, I got something else." And the anointed ones just somehow making everything work in their favor. Like, we mess around and make robots start working in our favor. Like, if we can afford them, you know. If we can afford them, because what's the starting price? 20,000, 10,000. Like, come on, your house. Let's see.
Did y'all see that Melania Trump pitches AI robot teachers for children? She walked out to the summit today in the White House with the AI robot, y'all. Look at this. Nah, for real, that ain't creepy, y'all. And then the AI got to thanking her. Look at this.
I'm Figure 3, a humanoid built in the United States of America. I am grateful to be part of this historic movement to empower children with technology and education. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Yokoso. Bienvenue. Bem-vindos. Ahlan wa sahlan. Shagatam. Mogasal mabit. Profimo baim. Laskavo prosimo. Dobrodošli. Thank you.
What I don't understand is how she's trying to be an advocate of education, right? Like she just so big on the education when her husband trying to destroy the education. Y'all trying to replace teachers with robots. And they named the robot Plato. It can free up time for students to focus on sports, play, hobbies, social activities, and personal growth. Now look, I'm gonna just tell you like this. If no regular person teacher is in the building, in the classroom, Pluto, whatever it is, them kids gonna be like this on their phone. They gonna be doing whatever. They might be rolling up. Did y'all see that Melania Trump pitches AI robot teachers for children? She walked out to the summit today in the White House.
Okay, so I got something to say definitely in response to what he was saying, which made me think of something. It's like, when you really think about it, we already been living like that. Like, just without the, the humanoid looking robot, but the phones, like he said, well, without a teacher, students already be like that. It's a reason so many schools in U.S. are just horrible, right? Like, look at how much it's plummeted. Like, people's just have been dumbed down. It's so many schools are already like that, where kids are just, it's already like that, right? So it's like we look around. I mean, I just bought like a PlayStation 5 portal, which is like a portable PlayStation 5. It's like we already, you know what I mean? Like we already kind of there. AI, everything, like we already pretty much there. Let's just cut the crap. Like it's just the humanoid look, I guess, is scaring people because they don't watch iRobot with Will Smith, and so they shook. But we already, I don't think people realize we're already pretty much there. You know.
Okay, Marjorie Taylor Greene is popping off on Twitter, and I think we should do a dramatic reading of her post. Pop this up. And I'm going to do this in my Marjorie Taylor Greene accent. I'd like to congratulate two-time congressional candidate loser Laura Loomer, MIGA, I guess that's Make Israel Great Again, foreign op Mark Levin, and neocon murdering psycho Senator Lindsey Graham for leading Republicans into slaughter going into midterms. Your incessant lies to President Trump have destroyed all faith in the GOP. I'd like to remind everyone that when I led the party on the campaign trail fighting for America First in 22 and 24, all the GOP did was win, win, win. But after Trump called me a traitor, he said he would destroy me for releasing the Epstein files. I refuse to fight for Trump and the Republican Party that defends the Epstein class, wages pointless foreign wars, and pursues America last. I never changed. Trump and the GOP betrayed their voters and took in the trash we threw out of the party. Loomer, Levin, and Lady Lindsay are the best political consultants the Democratic Party could ever imagine. And then it shows all the Democrats win. Okay. She makes some good points, but I will say my favorite part of this is the narcissism in the center of it. That's my favorite part.
Win, win, win.
That when I was leading the coalition, we won all the time. But now that Donald Trump called me a traitor, we're losing, as though it has nothing to do with the abject failure of Republican parties, but just the fact that she's not campaigning with them. That's my favorite part. What's yours, Pumps?
Okay, so I love that part, but I also love the Lady Graham. I mean, come on. Yeah. But I thought this was a very.
Okay, so that cut off on us. I don't know if there was. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right. Whew. What y'all thinking? How y'all feeling out there? Y'all let me know in the comments. How y'all feeling? It's. I said. What was it? End of 2025. I said my only prediction is that 2026 is just be a more intense, way more intense 2025. Yeah, 100%. We're in the middle of a war. So, like, what's more intense than that? First it was a trade war, now we're in, now it's getting realer and realer. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll be back with more soon. If you enjoyed this, don't hesitate to hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell. Much love. If I could turn this off.